We've talked about the Guardians kind of going for it, or Guardians/Indians at the trade deadline. We're going to take a look at the 5 most memorable trade deadlines over the past several years. We're not going all the way back into the 90s, but we're going to start. This was when the Guardians were out of it, Indians, and it was a pretty good one. They traded Jake Westbrook and Ryan Ludwig, three-team trade. So the Cardinals got Westbrook and Nick Greenwood. Padres got Ryan Ludwig, and the Indians got a guy named Corey Kluber, who had a lot of success here. 2019, this one was kind of a giveaway and get some, too. They traded Trevor Bauer, who had issues with Terry Francona before the trade deadline, kind of threw the ball into center field, if you remember. Padres get Taylor Trammell. Indians get Yasiel Puig, Franmil Reyes, Logan Allen, not the young Logan Allen, the older Logan Allen, who has since been traded away, Victor Nova and Scott Moss. 2016, this one, the Indians went for it and helped them get to the World Series. They trade away Clint Frazier, Justice Sheffield, 2 of their top prospects, Ben Heller and Fayer Eisen, and they get Andrew Miller, who was huge in that World Series run. 2018, they went for it. They traded away Francisco Mejia, really highly thought of prospect. They got Brad Hand and Adam Simber to bolster the bullpen. And back in 2011, similar to this year, they went out and they got Ubaldo Jimenez. They gave up Drew Pomerantz, who was their first overall pick. Alex White, highly thought of pitcher. Matt McBride, Joe Gardner. And again, Pomerantz kicked around the big leagues. That 2011 trade shows you prospects are prospects. But it goes to show you, this front office, when they believe they're in it, they're willing to trade their prospects. But they don't kid themselves when they're kind of on the fringe.
Yeah, we saw them. They believed they were on the fringe last year, so they traded their veterans. I think they were a game and a half out of first place. But that team had never really shown the ability to put a long winning streak together. I don't think they obviously didn't believe they were going to catch the Twins and make win the division. But in other cases we've seen, with the Andrew Miller deal, that was a stroke of genius. That was the deal they had to make. It really fortified them and gave them the impetus to reach Game 7 of the World Series. And Corey Kluber, stuck in Double-A with the Padres, it really didn't have a future there. Somebody saw something, a scout saw something in him, brought him here, and he wins 2 Cy Youngs, like a 3rd or 4th place finalist a couple times. Really, just one of the great pitchers in Cleveland history.